I wonder how hot it is today. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I rest my case. Okay, what are we having for dinner? I got the pan, spatula. Don't get me started on the spatula. Okay. We are having, I think I've done this before. We're having bacon cheeseburger classic hamburger helper. And we're going to have some salad, and probably going to have some peaches and a couple slices of cantaloupe, I think. Let me take a look. We got plenty. So let's get the hamburger, let's get that cooking. Okay, fresh ground beef. Let's cut this baby open. You know, this afternoon, well, early this morning, I went on a hike, and it was pretty warm. So I took a couple of bottled water. Pop! Hope this is fresh. Let's turn the oven on, the front burner. Ah, smells fresh. Let's dump this baby. Yeah, it looks fresh. Let's kind of scrunch these up a little bit to chop it up in smaller pieces. What I was saying earlier is that it was pretty warm. It got up to about 114 today. I could tell it's getting pretty hot because later on in the afternoon it was getting hotter and hotter, so I decided to head back. And I drank a couple of bottles of water, and I should have brought more. Now it's cooking. So, now you guys watched me do dishes, and that was boring. It was boring to me, and I'm sure it was boring to you. So why are you still watching this video? Huh? Don't get smart. Okay, let's see. 1 pound of ground beef, which I got. 3/4 cups of hot water, which I will get that ready. And 2 cups of milk. Let's open up this box. Oh. You don't want the hamburger to be burnt. I should turn on the exhaust fan, so this might be a little noisy. It's not that bad. You want to keep stirring the hamburger so it doesn't get burnt. I'm sure everybody knows how to cook the hamburger helper. I'm using lean hamburger. What was I talking about? Oh, I'll open up this box. It's getting brown, that's good. That's a good sign. Let's keep it stirring. Let's open up this box. It's cooking. You do this kind of quick at first. Getting there. And you can see, oh, got some grease in there. Not as much grease as I thought. So you know what? Let's turn this baby. Okay, let's do, what did it say here? 3/4 cups of hot water. Let's get that going. You want to get rid of most of this grease. Put it in a jar, which would help. Of course, you want to save it, of course. Now, 3/4 cups of, I think that was correct, 3/4 cup. There's 3/4 cup. You want to mix in the pasta. And then the mix. Brown for 10 tenths of a scale, okay. Boil, and 2 cups of milk. Stir this for a second. You want to bring this to a boil once you add the milk in here. But I'm stirring this just to get this thing started. Like it needs the milk. Let's put some milk in there. And by the way, don't use chocolate milk. That's disgusting. Actually, I never tried that. Okay, 2 cups. Let's do it. Put the rest in there. Don't have that much left. Alright, I didn't put that much in there. Just 3 cups of water. Now let's stir this. You don't want the pasta to stick on the skillet. It'll stick in the skillet. Stir it until it gets to a boil. I don't think I have a boil. Seriously. These away. throw that away. It's going to take a little while to boil. You're going to boil up the lid on it, let it simmer. And then I'll have the rest of the meal I'll put together later. But as I was saying, 114 degrees out today. I liked it. A little warm, but I'll take it. And I'm still looking for a mountain bike. I haven't really shopped around yet, and I should have. I'm asking around other people to find out what to look for in a mountain bike. And I'm not going to do a lot of up the hill and this kind of stuff and racing, that kind of stuff. Just something to go and do some more exercise, and I think that's fine. I do a lot of walking when I go hiking, but there's some trails I would like to take a bike to and go over the hills and stuff. But so I think next time I have a day off, I will go to one of the shops and just see what's out there. I know they're pretty pricey. I'm sure I'll look for a used bike. Again, I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. And now it's boiling. Let's put this on simmer. Now let's put this on low. There you go. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. This is going to take a while, so I'll see you. I'll get some dishes done. So, what's this big ass sponge doing here? Okay, I'll clean it. I should have just stick them in the washer, dishwasher. Do a short rinse or short wash. That's what I should have done. But I didn't. This doesn't take long to do. I didn't use much electricity, apparently. I find this kind of boring, don't you folks? You have better things to do than watch me do more dishes here. See? That was it. Hopefully I don't have any utensils in here. We're just going to suck it through the disposer. And that was it. Now, like I mentioned earlier, that it was like 114 degrees this afternoon. I would say that's just a little tad warm. But what can I say? Hey, where's the rest of that? Oh. Oops. I'll put that over here out of the way. Stop it. I wonder where I got that phrase at. There's a person on Facebook that uses that. It says, stop it. I don't want to adopt that because that's their own signature. But I did anyway. Now this is what you call a meal. This is a hamburger helper that I put together. And we have tossed salad, which is salad, carrots, I had some radishes in there. And then a glass of Pepsi, of course. And then a banana and some cantaloupe. Now that's what I call a complete meal. Talk to you guys later.